Hey everybody, I'm back with another one. My name is Tay, and the name of my channel is called Inspire Me, where I talk about current or relatable topics, all from a godly perspective. And today's topic is called, How much do you really want your miracle? Now, what I mean by that, meaning what drastic steps will you take to get that miracle? I'm not talking about doing evil, like, okay, you want money real bad and you robbing Peter the paper Paul, or you holding up a bank because you want the money so bad, so you willing to rob a bank. I'm not talking about nothing like that. I'm talking about being righteous when you do certain things. What I mean is, like, if you want your miracle, like, will you deny yourself? Like, say for instance, you love to eat. Like me, I love to eat. I love food. So are you willing to deny yourself and fast for a few hours, for a few days, to get that miracle? Are you willing to, like, say for instance, you love to sleep, take naps, just go to bed, get your rest? Are you willing to deny yourself to lose some sleep just to get on your knees and pray for somebody else that's not your kin folks, but somebody else, like a total stranger? So you have to, like, think about it. And also, are you that type of person that if somebody tell you something, you're easy to believe them? Like, somebody else on the outside can give you advice and you like, oh yeah, you're right, and you believe everything they say. Like, they can tell you the sky is green, but you know the sky is blue, but you believe them anyway. Oh yeah, the sky green. Well, you know goodness well you see the sky blue. Like, you can't always follow behind the crowd. You have to be different. And my story today is going to talk about that perfectly. I'm going to be coming from Luke, the 18th chapter, and I'm going to start at the 35th verse. And it came to pass that as he was come near unto Jericho, a certain blind man sat by the wayside begging. And hearing the multitude pass by, he asked what it meant. And they told him that Jesus of Nazareth passeth by. And he cried, saying, Jesus, thou son of David, have mercy on me. And they which went before rebuked him, that he should hold his peace. But he cried so much the more, Thou son of David, have mercy on me. And Jesus stood and commanded him to be brought unto him. And when he was come near, he asked him, saying, What would I that I shall do unto thee? And he said, Lord, that I may receive my sight. Now, before I continue on reading, you see where there's a blind man. So when you're blind, you can't see nothing. But he heard noise, like a bunch of noise going on. So he asked somebody nearby, like, what's that noise I hear going on? So they told him, like, it's Jesus Christ. He near. He among us. So by him being blind and by him knowing the miracles that God do, he was like, hey, trying to get Jesus' attention, like, hey, Jesus. He was like crying out loud. He didn't have to see him, but by them telling him that Jesus was there, he already knew. Like, and he just knew the power just by him hearing the stories. He just had that faith to, like, he didn't see it per se because he was blind, but by him hearing, okay, Jesus of Nazareth, did this, he did that. He just had this faith about him. And one of his scriptures, God say, you can't please him without faith. So this man had faith. Being blind, he had faith. So y'all, what y'all gotta, like, do, y'all can't just walk by sight. Y'all have to, like, think of things to come. Like, even though you don't see it right now, just know by you remaining in faith, it's going to come to pass shortly. So like I said, this man, he was crying out trying to get Jesus' attention. And the people in the surrounding area, they were trying to quiet him, like, hush, hush, you're making too much noise, like, quiet down. So you would think, like, in some cases, if somebody tell y'all, like, quiet down, be quiet, don't disturb people, you gonna listen, you gonna bow down, even though you need this miracle, even though you don't know when Jesus is gonna come back around, or you don't know, you just don't know. So this man, he didn't like look at it, okay, like, okay, I'm just gonna wait till he come back around. He knew for a fact he was blind and he wanted to see again, and he knew that Jesus would do that. So he didn't listen to the people, he didn't quiet down. As you keep on reading, the man, he got even louder. Like, the scripture said he cried louder. That means he spoke louder. He got Jesus' attention much louder. What I'm telling y'all is, like, stop listening to people so much. They telling y'all, okay, of course you gotta do things in like orderly and decency. Like, say for instance, if you in church, or say for instance if you in the library, of course you can't be out loud, and you gotta do stuff in decency and order. But if you need help, raise your hand and go up to the person, and say, excuse me, could you help me? It don't matter if somebody tell you, like, hey, don't do it, or it might make you look this, or just be quiet. But how's that benefiting you? Because you're still left with questions, unanswered questions. You're still left needing help. So don't listen to those people. Do what's right. So this man, he didn't listen to people. For real, he didn't listen to people. Let me finish reading. So Jesus asked him, how can I help you? So the man said to him, Lord, that I may receive my sight. And Jesus said unto him, receive thy sight, thy faith hath saved thee. So it wasn't so much as, him being blind and then, asking Jesus, and Jesus just performing this miracle. It was the man's faith. As you read right down, Jesus told the man it was your faith that saved you. Like, even with the woman with the issue of blood, probably some of y'all familiar with that, but if you're not, a woman had the issue of blood for 12 years, meaning, like, difference of, when women have their menstrual, we, bleed for like 5 days at normal. But this woman, imagine this woman bleeding for 12 years straight, non-stop. It's just a miracle that she didn't die, because when you lose that much blood like that, and then they didn't have blood transfusion, I don't think, back then. So it's a miracle that she even survived. So she knew that she needed Jesus. Like, she knew that she really needed a miracle. So she didn't even touch Jesus. She touched the hem of his garment. And she had a mindset, okay, even if I just, like, Jesus has so much power, he's like, I don't even gotta touch him. Just as long as I touch the hem of his garment, what he's wearing, I will be made whole. So when she did touch Jesus, Jesus was like, who was that to touch me? So the people told him, like, there's a whole crowd, anybody could touch you. And Jesus was like, no, this person, like, you could tell she definitely needed healing, like, because of her faith, she was made whole from that day, and she no longer had the issue of blood. So what I'm telling y'all, how much do you really want your miracle? Are you willing to deny yourself of things you love? If you might like to go on social media, are you willing to spend a day to talk to God and get off of social media? Oh, I gotta check my Facebook account. Oh, I gotta go on YouTube. Oh, I gotta go on this and that. No, deny yourself. That's, if you want a miracle, you gotta deny yourself. So, just make sure you hear this message. Pretty much is all my message for today. So make sure you, understand exactly where I'm coming from. Share. Make sure you like, subscribe. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna post it up. You can also follow me on Facebook, and I have 2 accounts on teespring.com. So y'all, y'all have a blessed day.